What is up, everybody? How you all doing? I am here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Shokugeki no Soma, Sara. Now, this episode right here did a very good job on so many scenes on a whole new level. I was actually very happy to see how this went and the way how it was done, no matter how bad it was. No, actually, it wasn't that. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad in other cases. It was just like really good in the sense that many people really hate the fact of how things are at right now, especially when it came to like everything all together. I mean, the episode wasn't bad. That's not what I mean. Like, in terms of what happened in this episode, bad things happened in this episode, like terrible events of what just happened. So if anything else, let's go. We have to it that Azami, the new director or principal of Totsuki Academy, makes an announcement, etc., about what's to come later or what will happen. So we have to it that he makes an announcement that like he wants to say that all the research societies, all clubs, and freaking other things that are autonomous entities in Totsuki, they will be disbanded. Like clubs and other classes that's related to Totsuki, they will all be disbanded. This really upsetted not only Soma himself, but it upsets many of his friends, such as like Shoji Saito, Sakaki, Yuki, and Zenji, along with like Shun and Megumi and many others. Like, such as Nikumi herself is really upset at this idea, saying like, oh, you can't just disband our club like that. But in exchange, he said that in exchange of like disbanding these clubs, all of you guys will follow the lead of Central. Not only that, you will also be taught by the Elite 10. I mean, you guys understood how the system was in Totsuki, right? Those who are weak and never was able to like climb the ladder, they get thrown off and cast aside. That is something that happens to failures. But sometimes that is the point, because when you're in Totsuki Academy, you either you either go beyond your limits or just fail right away. How do you think many people push themselves to the part where they're able to like get to where they are today, etc.? Not only that, like that Azami on the other hand is trying to like tell the students that you will benefit from learning a lot from the Elite 10's recipes, etc. And you will not be cannon fodder, and you will not be thrown aside, and you will build Totsuki's future to a whole new level and give a national, world, global change for the government. And everyone is actually against this idea, such as like Tetsuji, who challenged Soma when he finished his like stagiaire training. Like he goes like, you kidding me? We can't just do this. Are you real serious about this? But one of the students go like, hey, look, we get to have a little like a small piece of what the Elite 10's got, etc. But Tetsuji of the Skiing Club says, I still don't agree with this idea. However, many clubs are being disbanded here and there, and things are starting to get really tough for all the students who love their clubs. Especially Hayami himself and Shiomi are in a tight situation. We had to it that the Pole Star Dormitory, that is where Yukihiro Soma, along with like Ryoko Sakaki, Yuki, Zenji, Ishiki, along with Shun, Daigo, Aoki, Megumi, Soma, and Erika Nakuri are living there. Like, literally, they are, like, the Polestorm Dormitory, I'm telling you right now, is being vacated or being destroyed. This is something that Soma does not agree with and says, sorry to interrupt, but would you like to have some tea before you go? And therefore, all the Polestorm Dormitory residents, along with Yukihiro, go like, they don't agree with this kind of thing. And Soma's like, look, is there a way to vacate this thing? Like, to say no, like in a Shokugeki? Reverse that. And we have to that Aizen says, yeah, of course. If you do it in a Shokugeki, that's if they accept it, then you can stop the process of what's to happen. Although, like, this is really like, This is like something that Aizen says, like this will be put on as a good warning of what's to come later. And if you see the results and don't get discouraged, I'm willing to take you on. And he even told Yukihiro that, and Aizen Senpai left. And he has a showdown with the captain of the skiing club, and apparently the guy who is the captain of the skiing club gave it all he's got. But you know what? The system got rigged, and what I mean by rigged, he lost automatically. Aizen was not even giving out his all, and he used the judges to his advantage. Even Yukihiro Soma realizes that Aizen Senpai is not really focusing on cooking. He did mention about some kind of warning of what's to come, but later on it's revealed that the captain of the skiing club, he just lost, his club gets disbanded, and he got expelled just right off the bat. Even Aizen Senpai did not even do anything, and he said, "Ha, too bad for you," and he expelled him. And therefore, everybody went into shock and realizes that even if they challenge him to a Shokugeki, the result would be the same. You will lose, and that's that. Everybody goes like, "Are you kidding me? They just rigged the whole system of Shokugeki." And that is what upsetted so many students, and they go like, "You mean we can't even fight this guy head on? We'll just lose right off the bat." And therefore, everyone's like, "You gotta be kidding me. You mean the Polestar dormitory is gonna be shut down for good?" Even all the members, along with everyone else, goes like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me." Soma and Erina could do nothing but look on in disgust, etc. Even Aizen Senpai, who's the most disgusting motherfucker, who needs to have his jaw broken right now after seeing his actions, what he did in this episode, and they did a very good job portraying that. It's going like, "Shokugeki's dead. Challenge me and you just lose, so I don't care. What's it gonna be?" Even Yukihiro Soma can only stare on in total disgust of what happened. Even right now, the administrator of the Shokugeki department goes like, "I can't believe it. This guy rigged the whole system." Even right now, in terms of classes, what's happening by Central, Shun is told to redo the procedure and ingredients that he did. And Shun's like, "Why should I change it? I mean, this is how I always do it. What's wrong with that?" And therefore, he goes like, "These are the decisions by Central. You must listen or get out." And Shun's like, "What the hell? Are you kidding me?" In the Polestar dormitory, that thing is supposed to be demolished or vacated or destroyed, if you want to call it, in about 10 days. But apparently we have to it that Ryoko Sakaki ends up calling Erina to have dinner after there was a scene between Zenji and Megumi talking to each other, talking about their clubs being destroyed or something, or disbanded. And we had to it that everyone has a dinner scene, etc., and Nakri can do nothing but maybe be sad or depressed and sorrow because of what's happening in Totsuki. And we had to it that many of the members talk about their times together in the Polestar dormitory, and Megumi talks about her time trying to get in the Polestar dormitory, and it took her 3 months to get in. Even someone was like, "Are you serious?" And Megumi says, "Well, by that time, I was told I could use the shed or something," which is really, really hilarious. And we have to it that Yuki explains about how Soma came into the Polestar dormitory and how he bragged about "Oh, I'm gonna kick all your guys' butts and be number one." And they talk about their times in the hellish training and going out, cooking together, having fun, laughing each other off, and Megumi having a Shokugeki that almost got her expelled, but Soma helped her out. Summer break to freaking elections and the Moon Festival. Pretty much the entirety of the Polestar dormitory members were talking about their times of being together. But we had to it that Yuki cries in great agony because she does not want this Polestar dormitory to go away. She wants to continue cooking with them. She wants to have fun. She wants to make more memories, etc. And I can see where they're coming. I can see where she's coming from. Even Megumi and Ryoko Sakaki cry with them, while the other boys can only sigh and be in great sorrow. Nakri Erina can do nothing but be sad and depressed and stressed out of what happened, while Soma himself, remembering the times of what his father told him about the Polestar dormitory, etc., he goes to Aizen Senpai and tells him, I am challenging to a Shokugeki right now. Aizen says, you know what's going to happen, right? So don't go being like a freaking like a hero or something, alright? I can see you want to save them, etc., but it's not going to help. And your bravery and recklessness is two things. And we have to it that Yukihiro Souma stops Aizen and says, let me tell you something. This is not for them. This is for me. That dorm that I stayed in, that I lived in for so many months, that is the place where I master my cooking, my skills, my recipes, everything. I'm not going to let you shut down my dorm. Accept this challenge from me right here, right now. And everyone, everybody, especially the administrator of Shokugeki, gets a challenge, gets a notification that someone's going to challenge Aizen Senpai to a Shokugeki. Even right now, like Yuki and the others gets a note from someone that he left behind by saying, I'm going to go challenge Aizen Senpai for a Shokugeki. There's curry in the rice, enjoy it, etc. And we have to it that this becomes live, and we have to it that someone decides to check the recipe so Aizen Senpai does not sabotage the entire thing, even though the Shokugeki is sabotaged. We had to it that there's a funny scene between like Rindo Senpai and Aizen, etc. Funny stuff here and there. And we had to it that Rindo says, you know, there has been a lot of work lately because of what's been happening, especially after what Azami did. Oh yeah, to let you know, I came here to watch the Shokugeki by giving all my work to freaking like the first seat of the Elite 10 or something, which is just hilarious. I'm like, oh wow, that's just funny as hell. We had to it that the judges get ready and says, we're just gonna try a dish and just call it a day. And Aizen says, yeah, do whatever you wish. I wish you the best. Of course, Rindo tells Aizen, Yukihiro Souma is really tough, actually. He's not your freaking ordinary person who you're trying to crush his spirits on. But he still challenges you despite the fact that you rigged the whole system. And we had to it that Soma and Aizen were about to go head to head against each other while Shun realizes something is wrong. He looks outside and realizes that there's some delinquents that's under Aizen Senpai's freaking like wing, ends up saying the Polestar dormitory will be empty today and will be destroyed. By that time, I hope in 3 hours you got 3 hours to cook as well. I wish you the best anyway. So I look forward to see what will happen once you get back at them. Soma can only look at him in a despicable face by saying, wow, you are so disgusting right now. Like, it's that face you show, you know? Like, Soma's like that or something, you know? It goes like, this is gonna be one hell of a ride. And we have to, then the next episode is called The Alchemist. Now, this episode here, I'm looking forward to this one very greatly because this is where things are about to get really hectic. And those of you guys who read the manga and are up to date with it will know what I'm talking about. For me, I'm pretty excited to see what's to come because this is where things are about to get a big change of what's to come for the future. That is for sure. And I'm really going to enjoy it to the very end. Looking forward to it. Because I'm pretty sure all you guys could know. Those of you guys who are manga readers will know what I'm talking about exactly. I don't even have to say it myself. Anime onlys, get ready for a giant, like, shock factor what's to come later. Especially after you watch this episode of what happened. Ugh. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Like I said, the episode was bad, but not in terms of quality bad and everything else bad. What I mean is like bad events just happened, but the episode was good overall and great adaptation. So until then, yeah. Peace out. Bye-bye.